last I checked, my sperm count was 800,000 per milliliter.
I think that's
How
pretty
did you
good.
test it?
It's actually really low.
How did you test
It's
it?
actually like dangerously low.
How did you test it?
With a needle.
That's crazy.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Kids in the Corner podcast, the only podcast. Crockett, take it away.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, like Cameron said, once again, welcome to another episode of Kids in the Corner podcast. I'm your host, Crockett McElveen, here with my co-host, Mr. Cameron Ladner. We've got the madman, the slop alchemist herself, Madeline Meyer on the ones and twos producing. And as always, we've got the AMV master, Master Julian Shifu.
That's right. But today, we have a real special dumbass in the house with us.
Fuck?
Super special dumbass.
He's the wrong kind of special.
Oh my god.
It's Ben Bauman, everybody. Give it up for
Yeah.
Ben Bauman.
Says these two fucking idiots. Look at you guys. You guys are ugly, bro. So
What about
fucking
us,
ugly.
dude?
Your face and your whole body, including your face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, you look like a coke dealer at a private school right now, motherfucker.
Well,
Don't hit
if
me.
in fact, if you must know, that's actually a pretty fucking lucrative career path. So,
Like I was saying, we were talking about sperm counts a second ago. Dude,
Sure.
all right, so the other night after sketch group, I obviously left pretty early. I left pretty early.
Yeah.
okay.
And that's because I had some business to attend to.
All right.
And after I attended to business, let's just say the after effects were just insane. I didn't know I had that much in me. It was insane.
how
Did
many
you get
pumps?
some air?
Endless pumps.
Oh no.
Endless pumps. Dude, I could have gotten like 5 people pregnant with just
Damn
one load.
ropes, dude, huh?
Dude, it was crazy.
We were
That's
talking
disgusting.
about. Me and Ben were talking about this earlier. Enough to get you some pretty good momentum in space.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my god, we never even
Dude.
talked about that as
Dude,
a
it
potential
shifted me up a
projectile if
little
you were
bit. I hit my
stranded in
head. I
space.
hit my head on the wall.
Yeah.
That's what happened. I was laying down like this, and I came out. Ah! Boom! I hit my head on the back. Well, I don't have a headboard, so I went straight
You
into the
smashed your
sheetrock.
mattress straight
Yeah.
into the ground.
Yeah. You're sliding backwards down the hallway.
That's a horrible visual.
What?
You guys are fucking nasty,
You're
bro.
wearing socks on a hardwood floor.
It's like going backwards down a water slide. That's exactly what it was like.
Yeah, dude. Oh, so we got some new stuff going on.
We do have
sketch
new
group.
stuff going on. Yes, a good reason to have Mr. Ben Bauman on. We have Sketch Group now on Instagram. Go check us out. We have sketches up. We have sketches
Two
up
O's.
going up there weekly. Yes, it's Sketch. The at though is Sketch Group No Vowels.
Sketch group, no vowels, username. We are not a sketch group. Sketch group 2 O's.
Yeah, it's a more collaborative concept, but there is one thing I wanted to ask you about. There's someone who's running the Instagram account,
Yeah.
and whoever's doing it is doing it bad. They're posting like AI bullshit. They're posting like, do you know who that is?
No, I don't think I have any idea who that is.
Guys, I didn't want to say anything, but I think it's David.
It would make sense if it was David.
It wouldn't make sense.
David, he's just like going.
He's
He's,
so-
just like going ahead and doing shit. Like the first sketch that we posted on there, like we didn't even know about it until the second meeting. He already had it
Yeah.
edited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
It
like,
makes
by the way,
sense.
guys, I've got our first sketch for us.
Yeah,
Like,
he's milking
He's just already
himself.
going out there and throwing it out there because he thinks he's like the big genius or whatever. He's got all
the
this
big cheese, the big cheddar.
Yeah, dude, that's what he thinks. But we're gonna humble him. We're gonna
If that-
jump him with
if that guy-
pillowcases filled with bars of soap and batteries.
If that guy David can do one thing, it's jerk himself off. Because that dude fucking he will
Dude,
he will lift
fucking
himself up in any scenario.
strokes his own ego.
All right, if you guys say one more thing about jerking off, I have to go.
Yeah.
So I was jerking off the other day.
Okay, I gotta go. It was good to see you guys.
You're really leaving?
You guys are disgusting. I gotta
Dude,
get
you're
out
a
of here.
dick.
Bye. Fuck
Yeah,
you guys.
Ben's got to go home. And
I'll be here next
jerk
week,
off.
bitch.
Man, Ben left, and now it's like, oh, and it's only 5 minutes in.
There's a lot of energy.
Yeah,
There
well,
was so much energy, then it was just gone. Because, like, yeah, I mean, it's naturally it's going to be gone, you know?
you know what, Ben does that kind of stuff. Ben's the kind of guy who brings just dick. You know what I mean? Ben doesn't do any foreplay. He doesn't wear a condom. He doesn't tell you he likes you. He doesn't look you in the eye. He just comes in there, puts it in, and while you're still dry, has his nut and then leaves, dude. And that's what Ben does. That's what he does to people. And he's not a good person for it, and I don't appreciate it.
I mean, I have it on good authority from a secret source that Ben tries to fuck during the opening credits of the movie.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and also, I'll say this too. I know we were all playing like, oh, maybe it's David that runs the Instagram. We all know who runs the Instagram, right? It's Ben. Ben runs the sketch group Instagram, and he sucks at it. 52 episodes in. Folks, thank you for all sticking around. I mean, like, every week we have returning viewers.
We're doing this shit.
A certain percentage of returning viewers. What was an interesting statistic that I saw the other day was 100% of our viewers were women.
I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's correct.
I think it's because of
really
Madeline
don't.
showing. I really do think it's because of Madeline showing it to all of her friends.
Yeah, but my friend Seth watches every week. And
Yeah.
he's not a lady.
Oh,
He watches every week, so they're not new viewers. The statistic was new viewers.
speaking
was
of,
it?
Yes.
I thought.
wow.
As a statistic.
No, I thought that was just viewers in general.
I think it was like the new viewer amount. We can go.
It was in the last 28 days, is what it was over.
Yes.
The last 28
That's all the
days.
new viewers, I thought, last 28 days. Not only viewers.
No, it's only viewers in the last 28 days. It was 100% female.
We can figure this out later. In the meantime, I want to give a special shout out to someone you just mentioned, Seth. He is right now our one and only Patreon subscriber.
Woo!
So in honor of him, we're going to do a little Patreon thank you. Thank you to all the subscribers that make this podcast possible. Patreon subscribers including Seth.
Seth actually commented under our most recent video that
He
or
did?
podcast that uploaded today. He said, "I did score the girl," which I don't know what that means. I don't know if we talked about him possibly like trying to.
Oh, I know what we were talking about because I
Alright.
recently edited this episode.
Oh yes, what
you were
was
talking
it?
about the shame wizard and things we feel shameful for, and one of them is trying to rizz up a girl and then going home empty-handed.
Yeah.
I think he's
Oh, hell
saying
yeah.
that he
fucks.
he took that he got the shame of taking her home.
Yeah, maybe so.
Is that a little brag on you?
I don't think he scored anybody that I didn't. I don't think he can.
Yeah,
Well, let's see about that one, Seth.
depends on how drunk he is.
Yeah,
You know that Seth is a wily bastard.
he is. No, he's fucking insane. He's an insane person. All them guys are.
I love him though. I think he's cool. I think he should come back to the comedy club more often.
Just about to go respond to. I'm about to respond to Seth.
Oh yeah.
Can I say hell yeah, brother?
I think you sure can say hell yeah, brother.
Well, then I hell yeah,
Uh,
will brother.
I'll say you check you out on the pod 2 eps from now.
Wait, what do you mean 2 eps? We're gonna have Seth on?
Mike
So-
Epps.
Yeah, the next episode is coming out is already recorded, and then the one after that is going to be the one where we're actually doing what we're doing right now.
Oh.
So he can tune in the future, put a little time capsule in for Seth, because that's what you get when you subscribe to
See
Patreon. You get
you
special
in
preferential
2
treatment.
weeks. Seth. It seems
Sucker.
kind of threatening.
Yeah, I think
I'm not gonna
you
put any
sucker.
like emojis on it or anything.
Wait,
I'm
is
just
his
gonna make him
name on
kinda
his
freaked
Instagram
out.
on his YouTube?
No, it just says Falcons 2, which is the school, the junior high that
Well,
we
we
went
will
to.
delete that.
Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, we're totally doxing our only Patreon subscriber right now, and this is awesome. That's okay.
Should we change it?
No.
No, just say see you in 2 weeks. That's fine.
Should I put some exclamation points for
No, dude,
levity?
Seth.
No.
I mean,
the exclamation parts are gay.
If you want to put something that's more like softer on Seth, tell him that you're gonna fuck him in the ass. Like that's softer to him. He's gonna think that's hilarious.
Oh, so he'll be fine.
Yeah,
He-
I had
Seth
another
can
comment that
handle
says I can smell you.
it. No, we're going too far. You'll just have to check it
you
out.
asked me about my week.
Yeah. How was your week?
I've been fucking sick since Friday, and it's been I'm gonna say I've been pretty like in denial about it. I'm like, oh, I'm not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm fine. But now Madeline made me go to the doctor, and
I
they
see.
just gave me straight up like promethazine.
You know, I told them this morning. I said, if you don't go to the doctor, you don't love me. Yep,
And
I
like
do it every time.
that's a crazy ultimatum.
You're not sick until the doctor.
And the
tells
doctor
you
was
are.
like, the doctor
That's a fact.
was literally like, you're a pussy for coming in.
Doctor's like
that's
You
kind of the
gotta-
vibe I got.
No, because you have an infection. You have
just
a
won't-
respiratory
didn't have an
infection.
infection.
Infections need antibiotics.
ooh, do you have
get rid of it.
pneumococcal pneumonia?
I don't have an infection. It's just a virus.
Well, virus needs stuff too.
It can turn into an infection, but I'm doing preventative measures. I'm taking Flonase and shit.
now.
Yeah.
As of today,
He's
because he
getting
went to the doctor.
vaccinated. Again, boosters.
Yeah. You talking about the jab?
Yeah. Well, dude, you know what is good? You remember the boosters? It's like a meal supplement,
Yeah.
like one of those insured drinks or whatever. They had one called boosters. I don't know.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, I've had a lot of those different. As a young man whose mother has tried many different diets, I've had all the different meal replacement drinks, and that was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
The boosters.
I got a big bottle of promethazine for $5 today.
Really?
So that's pretty cool. If we want
Really?
to get like walked up on some lean.
Yeah, dude. Actually, you know what?
Record
Let's
an
do that
album?
live on the pod.
Yeah,
Can
should
we
we?
go? We're doing this pod for Wockeshia.
Yeah.
Let's po up
I like
some drink.
Waukesha.
We're gonna po up some drink.
Pull up some drink. I don't have any mixers. Are we okay with like putting it in water?
What are we doing?
Can we put it in some LaCroix?
Yeah,
We
we
don't
could do.
ha-
Yes,
even have
that's
LaCroix.
White boy walk.
White boy walk, dude.
and LaCroix.
Lean qua.
LaWalk.
LaQuac. That's good stuff.
Yeah, dude.
That's a $1 billion idea.
Essence of grape.
Dude, we have like we have weed like drinks in stores
Yeah.
now. How long is it gonna be before we get like codeine drinks?
Oh, they have them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get the THC codeine infused drinks.
What?
Where
Yeah.
in Portland?
Where?
dude,
Where
have
could? I mean, don't buy them. It's
Have
probably
you ever
illegal,
seen
but
THC lean before? Like the
No.
scissor?
no, I haven't seen that.
They have that, and then I'm sure they have it mixed up in stores already. I'm sure stores have that, like house-made sodas. So actually, tomorrow night, I don't know if you want to come with or not. I'm gonna go check out that place, that Fleur de Leaf.
Yeah, straight up comedy.
That's what I want to see a picture
Get some
of.
audience in there.
They don't really have a picture of the lounge in there. They have a picture kind of the store.
I imagine
The
it's
lounge
pretty
is
new.
new.
Yeah. Keep it under wraps. We can't show the digs yet.
It's a pretty nice spot.
That's awesome. Well, I really hope this works out. And if not, we'll cut this whole section and bleep them out.
Discussed. I really want to be the first one to do the comedy show there instead of Secret. Can we please put a grape over that?
Yeah.
Put a grape over that. For
Quack
me,
that
please.
out.
Put a grape over that.
Let's quack that one out.
In the meantime, can you show me these AI images that you claim are so funny, but I refuse to believe it?
Yeah, and so you know what would be probably the easiest for us to access them right now?
Yeah.
Is if we go to the Kids in the Corner
Instagram?
Instagram
Yep.
DM, and I'm gonna just send them through there.
Oh,
Thank you so
perfect.
much.
And these are just a couple of them that I cooked up
All right.
like before the podcast started.
Do I need any
honestly.
context for these, or are they just going to pop out at me?
No, they'll pretty much pop out at you.
All right.
You'll tell what kind of mood I was in before this.
Use the Instagram mobile app to view this message.
Law in the morning.
Why can't stuff just work?
There's two different ways to send an image.
What's
Try
the deal with
other way.
computers? You might have to take a screenshot of the picture you already have, or some garbo like that.
Maybe
I
like
hate just-
this.
Most of using computers is just working around like simple.
There we
flaws.
go.
Yes.
Okay, wait, to talk about it, 1 second. I need to go pull it up because it's probably going to look a little different. No, it looks the same. Perfect. Okay.
With my sick head right now, I can't really see too much of the thumbnail. Let's can we get it off the screen right now? I kind of want to do like a reaction to them.
It's not on the screen.
It is on the screen.
Oh, well, I have to pull it up. I have to, because I have to go change it.
Okay.
It's different than the real,
Word.
apparently. Sorry. Eep. Oh. This is rough. Sorry, guys.
It's all good. Honestly,
This one.
It's gonna be ugh.
but yeah, now I'm at like day 5 of being sick,
Yeah.
and like day 5 of being sick is not a fun place to be.
Yeah, dude. Why are you sick for 5 days?
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Why
Are
deal with that?
Do you have like an autoimmune disease or something?
Dude, I think I might have gotten AIDS.
What?
Well, I stepped on a nail. Stepped on a nail that was at an event where a lot of AIDS people go to.
Yeah, so pretty much it was this old barn where they have these mostly homosexual raves.
Yeah. Well, in my case, it was a wedding.
But they have weddings there too.
Yeah.
But they have weddings there too. And, it's an old barn, and one of the pieces of wood got ripped off the side. They keep the grass real high. It's like a real, like the vibe, the aura is trash. Like that's what they're going for.
If you've been there, you know.
And so like a board on the ground, that's nothing. And because the aura is trash, Cam didn't have any shoes on at this wedding.
No.
And
it was
he's stomping around or whatever.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't like a gay like shorts, kind of like it was kind of kitschy.
Yeah.
Like it was like a jean shorts, no shoes type wedding. Like
the
theme was barnyard.
Yes.
So I stepped on the nail, and it was a gay wedding, and there were a lot of other people with their shoes off, and apparently like 8 people got infected.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't hear about this?
No.
Yeah.
You've never told me this.
Yeah, so
maybe you should.
That happened like 4 years ago, and I never got checked. I never got an STD test.
I am losing it right now.
I've only ever shared a vape with him, so I don't think you can get AIDS from
No,
that.
I'm just kidding. I got an STD test.
Oh my
And
god.
it was
And
positive.
Yeah.
My boy passed that.
Welcome
shit.
to the world of AIDS,
100%
brother.
AIDS,
Not
brother.
funny.
Full blown AIDS.
Did you hear about this in Florida a few years ago now, I think? Someone was going around and putting razor blades using like sticky glue to put razor blades on the insides of gas station pumps.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing about needles too, hypodermic needles.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
infused with AIDS.
it's-
That's the same thing as razor blades in the candy or anything else. It's boy who cried wolf shit.
Yeah.
It's boy who cried wolf shit, bro. Ain't nobody ever got their hand stuck by no AIDS needle at the motherfucking kangaroo or whatever the fuck, dude. That's
I'm
crazy.
passing out razors this Halloween just to kids who don't know yet that they need to learn how to shave.
Honestly, dude, it's
No.
a tough world out here for kids nowadays. Celebrities are coming and picking them up. They're drinking their blood. They're doing all kinds of stuff to them. They're sexually assaulting them. And kids need razor blades.
Yeah.
And the only way to effectively sneak it to them is through candy.
Every Halloween, Gwynneth Paltrow transforms into her true form and stalks the night in the suburbs.
No, I have to see that.
You know who I heard's really good at, just like getting the most kids possible on Halloween is Bill Murray.
Really? Bill
Yeah.
Murray's like a kid guy?
Not really, but he's just good at catching them. That's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not really like...
He's more of a catch and release kind of guy.
He does it more for the sport than anything.
Oh, man.
It's more about sport than passion.
Dude, imagine Bill Murray to like an 8-year-old boy like, I'm going to let you go, but just know I could have done something there.
Yeah, well,
Be on your guard, kid.
He's one of the Ghostbusters, correct?
He was a Ghostbuster.
He's one of the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, do you think he uses some kind of similar machine? Obviously, that machine's not a real machine.
To catch the kids?
Do you think he tases the kids?
I
Or
think
do you think he uses his wit and charm?
I think he has a net gun that he bought in a police auction,
Nice.
like a net launcher.
Yeah.
I think he's using them like those, and he's more of a bag and tag type of guy.
Okay.
So he seals up the bag, wraps them up all tight, ties them up, leaves them there in the street, goes on to the next kid.
Yeah. Speaking of catching kids, I saw this video earlier this week, and it was one of the predator hunters, like those YouTube or the kick streamers that
Those
are
are
hunting
huge
predators.
right now, yeah.
And they had a decoy guy set up. He was old enough to be there, but he was acting like the 15-year-old boy or whatever. And the old man was in there in his underwear, and they were like cuddled up with each other on the couch. And the guy had his like hand on the old man's like abs and stomach and
What
shit.
the fuck?
And then that's when everybody came in, and I was like, "Why did you take it that far?" Why would you like cuddle up on?
Don't
him and
worry,
shit?
guys.
That's crazy. That's just like on South Park when the cops trying to bust the prostitution ring.
Yeah.
And he dresses up as a prostitute and he lets guys fuck him in
yeah.
the ass and he come
That's
in.
exactly what I was thinking. Like, don't worry, guys. I'll take care of this one.
Freeze, dirtbag! That shit's crazy.
Why did you wait till after I came?
Yeah. But he was just cuddled up on
Why
this
was
old
he?
man. And
Where was this? This was in a store. I'm imagining
No,
this
they were
happening,
inside
in
of like a
supermarket.
they were inside of like an apartment. They were like on a couch.
God, dude. That's crazy.
No, they were Netflix and chilling.
Did he show up
actively.
there in pants?
I don't know. I didn't see that part. I just saw the clip where they walked in on him, and bro was like cuddled up on him and shit.
Dude. That's
Shit.
wild.
Dude, shit was not fucking Sigma.
A regular Mona Lisa type situation.
Totally
If you've heard
Ohio.
that Kendrick song.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne song.
Yeah, he Mona Lisa.
And then
Kendrick and
is
Lil Wayne.
featured.
It's a Lil Wayne song first, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like it's the old bag and tag.
The old
Some-
bag and tag.
You just find like a 20-year-old guy who's really into old men and be like, "Boy, have I got a good and morally correct job for you." You know, after these guys get out of jail, you know, maybe they'll want to hook up with someone age appropriate, and that's when that guy swoops in.
Yeah. Ooh, you know what's something I want to talk about? This will come out after the fact anyways. So Old School's put me on this show that's like a roast of him.
Oh, great.
And I told him, I said, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. And then he just put me on the poster in the show. And so now
That's
I
cool.
have to do a roast for charity.
No way.
A roast a roast of Old School
A roast of Old School for charity.
for charity.
What's he trying to raise charity for?
It's for Children's Hospital.
kids that don't have cancer yet.
Ooh. Kids that don't have cancer.
He's
yet.
trying.
Need
He's trying to
money.
give them some
Oh,
cancer.
Yeah.
Hell
You got to
yeah.
give those kids cancer with Old School.
No, but I like-
Old School does give people cancer. All you have to do is sit there and listen to him for a little bit. Shout out Old School if you ever watch this. I'm just kidding, bud.
Yeah, you were going somewhere with that though. Kids that don't have cancer yet.
Kids that don't have cancer yet. That's kind of how I feel. You know what I mean? So I do sympathize. I would like to invest some money in that. That's kind of like pretty much investing in health insurance for me. Because I mean, one day, undoubtedly I'll have some form of it.
Hell yeah.
Knock on wood. I mean, I hope not, but
You hope you don't have insurance.
no, I hope I don't have cancer.
Oh yeah.
I do hope I have insurance. I've got to get working on that. That's next year, dude.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Next, I've got 360 days of insurance left.
My mom can help you with that. She's a licensed insurance agent.
Yeah,
She'll get you a good deal.
she'll get me a good deal.
Hell yeah.
She sells it in Mississippi, though, huh?
She's registered in like 5 states.
Okay.
To be like eligible to sell it. Yeah, my mom's kind of a badass business owner. She's really awesome, and I love her.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting a state, maybe work for the city, get a
Ooh.
state job.
Hell yeah. What would you do for the state? Postman? I can see you being a mailman.
Postman delivered. No, I was thinking something more like digging ditches or something like that. Something that
Good.
takes up most of my day, doesn't pay me enough, and ultimately makes me want to kill myself.
That's a good job to get if you want that kind of life.
Yeah, just kind of that like pull yourself up by your bootstraps type of life.
I want to get one of the construction workers out here on the pod.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind being one of those dock workers that just got a raise. I'll tell you that much. I'll be one of those
Ooh.
union dock workers making like fucking $90,000 a year.
Yeah,
Those guys are making fucking real cheddar out there on the dock.
dude, real money. Like
On
that's
the
awesome.
port in New Orleans, dude. That shit's crazy.
I mean, when you could get killed at any moment by a line snapping taut, you deserve it.
Yeah, but anybody can get killed by anything at their job anywhere, dude.
Yeah, if you live in an
I mean,
office.
like, even the high probability. Yeah, I mean, I work at a car dealership. There's so many things that could happen to me there. Carbon monoxide poisoning. I could get ran over. Someone could shoot the place up. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't they? You know what I mean? People get pretty pissed off there a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people hate car-centric infrastructure. A lot of people
people hate car.
A lot of people hate car debt.
People hate car salesmen.
Yeah,
People hate.
I mean, there is like a stereotype
hurt.
about the shady car salesman, but I think if you're willing to like fucking put in that work, you
Yeah,
should do
that's
it.
the thing about like a shady car salesman though is like what like
They're
selling
selling,
a new
like, shit
car.
cars.
There's not really much you can do to be shady. You know what I mean? Like you can't really be that shady about anything. Like what most people conceive as being shady is that they're giving you like 0 discounts. But at the end of the day, like most of the time, like it's totally, first off, it's definitely totally out of the salesperson's power. And second off, like it, like just vehicle depending, there might not be any money to give off there.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
it just fucking happens. But then I get fucking.
no, it's all banks making these decisions. Banks and
they
credit
put it all
lenders.
in my ass.
Yeah, and then you're the guy that has to break the bad news, and then you're the guy that gets shot whenever someone snaps.
Yes, I'm just like Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, I really appreciate your heroism, Crockett, but I hate your AI images. Do we
Thank
have
you.
those?
Yeah, we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check those AI images
Crockett,
out.
I want you to tell me a little bit about these
So
first.
lemurs are some of my favorite animals on Earth. I really
There's-
like those a lot from experiencing them in real life at the Washington Parish Free Fair and their role in the hit series Madagascar. And they're just having some beers
What are they doing here?
at a
They're
picnic.
they're
right
celebrating.
Yeah, I typed in lemurs having beers at a football tailgate, but this is what we got.
This looks more like a forest picnic, but I like where they're
Yeah.
going with it. I like the number of beers to the number of lemurs there. I like that everyone has at least 2 beers, I believe.
Well, they got.
Where do they go?
They like to move it, move it.
They do like to move it. These guys are getting fucked up, and they're
Party,
eating
man.
salsa.
Big action.
And you know what? I'll say, don't like it. I don't hate it. But I'm still not convinced. Let's see another one.
Okay.
Oh no, that was one of my heavy hitters.
That was a good one. All right. I want to see some fun. I want to see some Madhouse stuff.
So this one I typed in Studio 54 dance floor with cats,
Oh, okay.
which wasn't super funny, but I sent it in out of panic.
I like the story this one tells. I like this. You see relationships forming. I think that blue cat and that orange cat are probably going home together later that
Yeah,
night.
I was hoping they would make the cats more like bipedal.
Yeah,
more
I
like
want
a
to.
person.
I want to see them standing up.
Maybe some clothes and stuff, some hairstyles.
Yeah, I want to see a cat in a funky fresh
Yeah, these
afro.
are just normal ass cats. It just looks like they. All right, so this is Muppet as a samurai, which it looks like they obviously chose like kind of Miss Piggy.
Kind of Miss Piggy as a base, but then like
And then
also
the
some ears.
Sword doesn't necessarily make any sense the way it's directed, but
Yeah, this one's a little glitchy. I'm not really seeing. One thing that the AI messed up on is that I'm not seeing a lot of honor in her eyes. I'm seeing
Yeah.
more happy joy time, and I want to see more of that rugged samurai attitude.
and she looks like she talks like
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, terrible.
Did this one.
Makes you just want to fucking run over her with an 18-wheeler. Now this
This
is
one-
a Muppet I can get behind.
So this one I typed in Muppet as a Mexican cholo gangster, and this is what it gave us.
He looks a
And,
lot more festive. This looks like
Yeah, it looks like AI thinks that cholo is like a homosexual slur.
this looks more like a Jackson Square male palm reader.
Yeah. This is like honestly like even though we just spent the last couple seconds saying this is like a pretty much gay outfit, this kind of does look like something my dad would wear.
Not gonna lie, it kind of goes hard. He's pulling that shit off. Like I don't know if I could pull that off.
definitely
but
a nice
he's
fit.
pulling it off.
Overall, Xanda's scarf is crazy.
Yeah, overalls plus scarf. I don't know if that's overalls. That might be like a nice vest. I think that's a nice vest.
A vest and a scarf is
That-
kind of crazy.
That's why I'm saying he's kind of pulling it off though. What do we
Yeah.
have next? I see something a little bit that might disturb me coming up later.
yeah, and this next one is a Muppet in the Vietnam War.
Whoa!
And they got pretty close to Kermit on this one. I mean, that's as good as it gets as far as the Muppets go. I think the Cholo Gangster's kind of supposed to be animal, maybe.
I like this one, Crockett. You cook something up here.
And that was the first one I made
Yeah.
today. I made all these just today, just fucking around. I was making images for Ben to post on the Instagram. I'll say it. I'm the AI image farm for Ben's Instagram posting on the sketch group.
Can you make a look into the camera like you just got caught for doing a crime?
I, Crockett McElveen, want to make an announcement to the American people
Now into this camera.
and the fans of the Kids in the Corner podcast I would like to apologize for lying about the AI-generated images that I have been acquiring for said Mr. Benjamin Bauman to post shittily on the sketch group Instagram. And I am dearly, dearly sorry and am willing to face any consequences that I am entitled to.
Well, Crockett, you've given your life into the hands of the people, and may God have mercy on your soul for that. But I'm glad you got it off your chest.
Me too.
But you made a really good AI image of Kermit the Frog here, and I can forgive you for that. I want to ask, did you ask it to add the thin blue line flag on its jacket?
I didn't. That's just kind of the vibe it was catching from me, I think. At the end of the day, we need to support everybody. We should support law enforcement. We should support the troops. We should support everybody and the Muppets.
I mean, yeah, but it's just not period accurate. They didn't have the thin blue line flag during the Vietnam War.
I think maybe that's more of like a France thing.
More of a post.
It looks like
9/11.
more of a France thing than anything.
Yeah. And then he's a Chinese soldier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's like Chinese stuff on there. Maybe that's like a Cambodian flag or something. I don't know, dude.
Yeah. We'll do
Who
some
knows?
we'll do
I
some
mean,
research.
He's got a clown nose on his fucking helmet. It's AI, dude.
Oh, I thought that was a rose that he had put into his.
Nah, bro. That's some
Like
some
kind of a-
shit. Like that's what I'm saying, dude. It's just it's AI. They don't even know how to make fingers and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think that gun's pretty accurate. That you know what? That was
is
good
a pretty
though.
accurate gun for Vietnam. That's like an M16 style gun.
Yeah, but why is he holding it like there's a foregrip? I don't know. I'm not gonna be a gun nerd on this podcast. That's for my other podcast. Cam Talks Heavy Weaponry.
Ooh, since we're in the, I want to show y'all this, Madeline. This doesn't have anything to do with real talent, I don't think, but it'll be good for us to watch. It's in the Instagram thing. I just put an alligator emoji on it.
Also for later, Madeline.
Oh yeah, that's the last one. I forgot about this one. So this is a cat cooking Chinese street food,
Oh my
which
God.
I think is just a hilarious image.
It's cute. All right. Wait, what did you
Oh.
just send?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Pull it back up.
is that what I think it is? AI is funny.
That's a good picture of a cat.
It's bipedal how I wanted it.
I've completely changed my mind on AI. You won me over, Crockett.
Bipedal animals are always hilarious.
Now next week you're gonna have to make more AI images to show us.
Yes.
And next time you're gonna have to convince me that AI is bad because now I'm fully on board.
Ooh. Okay. I'll get it to generate some images of the Klan.
You like that little assignment I just gave you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Bad
alright.
AI.
Madeline, do you have anything you want to show us maybe now or later on in the podcast?
Sure. Well, I'll go add some stuff. Because I have been thinking, what are we gonna go talk about? All right. So,
Are we starting your segment now or are we doing it do it later?
We can do it right now. I don't mind. All right.
And then some real talent?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Let me get it pulled up.
See with me.
We're going to do a little news update from last week. So we talked about Liam Payne. Guess what? There were drugs found in his system. Anyone ever heard of pink cocaine? Apparently, it was linked to Liam Payne's death, and it was a mix of ketamine and illegal substances. So like meth, MDMA, and opioids. But look at this shit. It's kind of pretty.
That's it. That's the drug. It looks like a pigment. It looks like something you would use to paint with.
I know.
That's that master mix.
Dude, they put red 40 in the drugs now.
Yeah.
And so apparently, like, it'll make you not remember things. Honestly, it's so many bad things that happen. It may affect someone after testing it. It varies. So you're basically just doing a concoction. But, like, can you imagine if he was on a bunch of ketamine, he just wouldn't remember anything.
I think I
Yeah.
know what makes it pink. Benadryl. Benadryl.
They're cutting it with Benadryl.
And then they just mix a bunch of other bullshit. See, that's where these celebrities are going so wrong. Like, mixing stuff is so dangerous. If you're going to do a drug, do that one drug and enjoy that one drug. You don't need to be like getting like crossfaded, candy flipping, hippie flipping. You don't need to be doing all that.
Well,
pick one you like
downers,
and enjoy
poppers,
it.
I sometimes think
and then come back to your body afterwards.
Okay, well, I think this is a great segue. I sometimes think that there's so much pressure and also like on these celebrities, and once you also, they must just they live completely different lives than us. You know, like they have so many people who love them. So there's almost like, what can you ever really do wrong? You know, because you're famous, and like you can be protected by everyone, and there's a lot of mental health issues with it, which brings me to, apparently in the UK, fans have petitioned Liam's Law to protect artists' well-being in honor of Liam Payne, and it would require people in the industry to have a mental health professional, like, at hand. I don't think it's going to help everyone, because it's like, if you're doing hard drugs, you don't want to kind of stop doing hard drugs. Yeah. But I thought it was very interesting and a good follow-up to what we last talked about. So I thought that was fun. And then a more fun topic now that we're done with it.
Wait, I do have one thing to say about this.
Yeah.
They're going to force all the artists to have a handler.
Yeah,
They're not going to force it. They're just going to make sure that they have access to it.
That's going to be the person with a gun to their head always.
This might be a sign that I'm
they have money to have access to it.
That's how UK is.
This might be a sign that I'm getting old, but my first thought was, I don't want my tax dollars paying for that. I don't want to be paying for rich people to have someone to cry to. I'm already giving them enough money when I go to their concerts and movies.
That's what
and listening to their music
is for.
And using their products and using their web services and driving their cars and
like, what if you don't need
drinking their water?
Yeah, well, just to have access to it. But also, I argue that they are rich. They have money to have access to it. They have money for the best, drug detox places. I don't think that this is necessarily going to fix it. I think it's a nice gesture, though.
Yeah, if someone's gonna do it, they're gonna do it,
Yeah.
What they should be doing is taking all that money and investing it in shutting down Mexican drug cartels and Chinese opioid manufacturing companies from making fentanyl and killing all these people all around the world, maybe.
I mean, there are really three options for you if you're a celebrity. You either die young, you live long enough to just become either outed for a monster or selling pillows on TV to people who are watching Fox News at 5 a.m., Those are really your options. If you like peddling some bullshit, consuming bullshit and dying, or just becoming bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw Theo Von had JD Vance on his podcast.
I saw that. I didn't see the episode.
And they were talking about the fentanyl crisis, and Theo Von said, I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this or this is even okay to say, but a person can't even do cocaine in this country anymore.
I don't trust it.
And that's
JD
true.
said that?
No, Theo said that.
That's funny. That's
JD
good.
Vance laughed about it, though. He thought it was funny.
He's gonna change the world. He's gonna become the next president.
Theo Von or
No.
JD Vance?
JD Vance.
Great segue to my next topic.
Ooh.
So
Can you
let's
pass me
get
my water,
in.
Cameron, please?
Yeah, I think Brock mentioned it, and I was like, "What's a trad
Yes.
wife?" And because I was angry about it as a woman,
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, this is the first woman, the OG. Could
Well,
you
OG was
imagine her?
1800s.
Yep.
Oh, this
Yeah.
was
She looks
okay.
like a nun.
I really thought you were gonna show me a modern housewife who's doing shit on TikTok,
No,
telling women to keep a coin between their knees.
but yeah, there's so many things about this damn trad wife shit, and of
Yeah,
course they're from Utah.
Yeah.
Those types of people. Look at them. Look, and then apparently they they make everything. They live on a farm. They're that type of people. And apparently,
Well, first
it's
off,
really just TikTok famous people and that's why they're getting a lot of clout for it.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with wanting that lifestyle for yourself or wanting to be living subsistence style.
Yeah.
But pushing it on people is crazy.
I don't think they're pushing it. They're just profiting off of it.
Oh
And-
yeah, profit. Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that people do seek out that kind of information, especially since the pandemic. There's just certain things that I think a lot of people got into, and that's like preserving food,
Yeah.
learning how to make your own stuff at home. We've learned about how we've been being poisoned by our food companies and by our government. They've been allowing it, and people are trying to figure out their own ways to like do the right shit. And these ladies who are doing this homesteading or tradwifing,
Yeah.
they're baking sourdough, and they're showing you how to hang your clothes up and all that good shit. And they're just doing good things. And you know what? It might not be everybody's path. I wouldn't say. I think it's important that we have ladies in all occupations everywhere. And I think for the right person that these ladies are the right women.
Yeah.
I think it does sound like a treat, but also I don't know what kind of.
It just sounds like a lifestyle where you come home as a husband and just sit your feet down, and she caters to everything. I guess I'm just very.
I
Yeah,
think
maybe so.
if you're a good enough man, her doing all that would make you want to do more for.
But he doesn't
her.
have to. He
Yeah.
doesn't even have to.
Well, I
fold
mean,
the
if
laundry
it's
for
if
them.
it's a
other
good
things-
relationship.
there's other things that have to be handled besides just like making sure that we have bread baked and the kids are taken care of and shit. I mean, that's a lot of shit to do.
Yeah,
Don't
like-
get me
Yeah, like
wrong,
laundry.
Like this
especially by
alone-
yourself.
This
but-
this all that she's doing, like that these women are doing, is like great on its own, but it doesn't like. It's not sustainable unless the husband's also pulling his weight.
right.
Because
Well,
like
if-
a girl,
I just don't know what trad dads are doing. Like, what are y'all doing while she's
they're
doing that?
plowing the fields.
Or are they
Yeah,
just
he's
working?
probably-
and
dying
he's
in war.
probably at fucking work, dude. That's the whole.
See, that's the
work
thing.
of
I'm
her
talking to
staying
two
at home.
guys. I need another woman on here for some solidarity.
We'll get you on one
No,
day.
I mean, no doubt. I mean, like, undoubtedly, like, her staying home like that means that he's at work, hopefully.
yeah.
In today's economy, he has to be at some kind of fucking work if she's at home all day.
If she's at home, I don't know. But I'm against trad wives, but it's
Well,
all the rage.
I don't
Here's
think
the thing.
anybody should be I mean, you can be against trad wives if you want to. I think
Like, I
that
wouldn't
women
do it.
should feel that they are completely capable and should be able to do whatever they want to in this life.
Yeah, if
I mean,
they
yeah,
want that
that's-
life,
that's not for me.
why would
they
you
wanna
shit
be
on
an
them?
astronaut or a doctor or a trad wife? And people just choose, it's their body, their choice.
I'll say this: I've seen a lot of like videos on like Instagram and TikTok of trad wives. Never see any bruises on them.
Sure enough, don't.
They're means they.
It
get a
doesn't.
lot
That
of
does not
vitamins.
mean anything, because you don't see bruises. People put on makeup if they get hit, or if they're abusers. They even know sometimes just how much pressure to put on to not give them a bruise if they go to if they've been forced to go to like anger management and domestic violence stuff after a court order. So they actually become better abusers from that.
Damn.
Fun little fact.
So they're like, they go to the doctor and be like, "What if I hit her like this?" And the doctor's like, "That wouldn't be okay." And then the guy's like, "What about like this?" And he's like, the doctor's like, "Yeah, I don't care." And then he
You're just burping her.
gives him some government mandated cocaine because it was the 1800s and send him on their way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
fun.
and some ladies, that's like what they live to do is just take care of somebody. I think that's some people's spirit.
Now, what
This
traumas
is
might
just
be
take
attached
care
to
of the
that,
but I
house.
just still want them to have a sense of self.
and what like, and that what that comes into like upbringing, that might be a content for another episode. We could dig into this all day. What makes a person want to do what they end up doing?
Right.
But whatever. We need some more fart jokes up in here. Oh, dude, Crockett.
I think in total, with the amount of breaks you've taken, it's probably like a minute and a half.
We've only been recording for 2 minutes.
How long do you think you're going to hold on to that? How long do you think you're going to hold on to that? 10 seconds?
Dude, he had the most confidence and had no.
10 seconds.
This pipsqueak's gonna get crushed.
Right out the gate.
Ugh.
How long are you gonna hold on today?
He's getting stomped.
5 minutes.
Yep.
The little girl did the best out of all of them.
I feel like 1.3 seconds is about how much time it takes for you to hit the ground after you fall off.
Yeah. I mean, these kids are barely making it.
Yeah. I don't think they're trying.
No. She made it the furthest by like double the time.
I think
Really?
if you shrunk me down to that size, I would have no problem holding onto that sheep.
I
Call
would
me
weigh
crazy.
That thing down, dude.
Are they holding it for her?
Yeah, I think they were kind of like
Yeah,
standing behind her.
They were giving her some help. I feel like that should come under questioning by the committee. Is that performance enhancing? Is that a performance enhancing assistance?
Yeah, but Cameron, she's a girl.
Oh yeah. You gotta let her win because she would get murdered by that sheep. Her bones are basically plastic forks.
I heard that they want to put a little boy in the girls' division this year in the sheep riding contest.
And as we all know, say it with me, guys are better than girls.
No.
Except it's sourdough.
Yeah, girls are good at sourdough
Oh my
and
God.
raising hens and being tradwives.
Yeah.
Guys are even better at blowjobs.
And
Am
guys
I
are
right?
good. Yeah. Guys are good at giving
Yeah, y'all done it before
blowjobs to
to
other
each
guys
other.
through holes cut out in bathroom stalls at movie theaters. Oh, she's not going to try to cook with candles, is she?
All right, so the pizza is not as hard as it normally would be if it was actually frozen. So you see how
Oh, no.
See, it's not as hard as it would usually be if it was just like frozen.
I didn't know that's how that candle was going to be. I didn't know
Cooking with
that candle's going to
scented
be used that way.
candles is crazy.
Dude, that's awful.
And then she's burning off the smell too, you know, like I just wouldn't want to give that up. But that is true. She got to work with what you got.
She's going to do what she's got to do.
And she's
She
gotta
is going
set
to
up.
make sure that her babies don't go hungry. She is going to do what she's got. I respect that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
one of those party pizzas that feeds like one person, dude.
One big person.
She ends
Or-
up switching it up. She puts tinfoil over it instead of the glass pan.
Oh, man.
Well, do what you got to do.
You know what my favorite
Half
part
of
of
them
this
burned out.
video is that there's no final product image.
There's no way
No,
she
it-
could show what she did to that
The
pizza.
pizza. It
There's
never
no
cooked.
way she would.
It never cooked.
No.
Save that
Yeah.
for light, honey.
Yeah.
Go get a barbecue grill.
I would love to get her an interview for the podcast. I want to see like if she's doing better. I hope she has power now. I hope she's cooking real pizzas. How was it?
How was it?
Good question.
Thank you.
Do we have any more?
Yes, there is more.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'd
there's
love to get
more.
one more in here because now I'm just sad thinking about all the victims of
Keep
hurricanes.
going down. Yeah, you got this one.
Spooky haircut time?
Yeah, she's showing off her barber's talent.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Let's hit
Make
it.
sure we get the volume on this.
Let's get
one.
some good volume on this one before we start it.
spooky, spooky haircut,
Spooky.
spooky haircut, spooky, spooky haircut, spooky, spooky haircut.
I didn't like the mouth, but other than that, that was sick, and
I
I like
like
this girl's
it.
attitude.
Oh my gosh!
That's sick.
I'm so sad the comments on the post have been limited because that's awesome.
That's badass. That's a spooky fucking haircut. Oh, whoa. Is she selling spooky haircut shirts?
Yeah.
She's cool. She's got a positive attitude, and she's business minded.
She's got a huge following.
I'm giving her a thumbs up.
Go look at her following. I mean, this video's got 30,000 likes.
Spooky,
Yeah, that's what I was
spooky
seeing.
haircut. Spooky haircut. Yeah, that
no,
song
it's
goes
so-
hard.
That's so oh.
She's got 5,600 followers. I feel like I see her a lot, though.
Maybe you like her.
I think
Wait, what
you're
did it
just
say
in her.
their pronouns are they, he. They, he. They, I
Hell
see.
yeah.
I see
Put
they
some
a lot.
He's got a good
some
attitude.
respect on their name.
He's a cool dude. He's got a good haircut.
We love spooky haircut.
And now we know.
Thank you, spooky haircut. Okay, now we're on 3.
Yeah, we've definitely got some more talented individuals.
We got some more talent. It's more
It's
down.
Yeah, it's gonna be more down.
Let me see what you got. We
Right
got
there.
some real talent.
Now this one I saw today, and this one's quick.
Now, before we hit play, I do want to say this looks exactly like a dream that I've had, where I watched my sister get attacked by a jaguar. Funny enough, this was a dream I also had when I was sick back in high school,
Fever
and
dream.
I've never been able to forget about it because it was graphic what my sleep brain cooked up,
And you love your sister.
and I love my sister so much.
Mm-hmm.
Nice! Yes! Dude. That's what they're supposed to do.
That is so cool.
Jumped off the back of the other one. Peekaboo. That's what that reminds me of. Have you ever seen Dodgeball, a true underdog story?
I did. But I didn't see that he jumped off the other one's back.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Let me see that.
Bring it back.
Because if this is true and they just like boom.
He fucking did that
He
shit.
did that shit.
He's so
Dude,
amazing.
they're like a WWE tag team.
Yeah.
For real.
It's like those two little guys on Nacho Libre that came out and kicked their ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this is incredible.
That's amazing. What kind of cats?
Those
Savannah.
are
they're called
Savannah cats, yeah.
they're called some sort of wild things.
Wild thing.
They're
Oh,
wild
wow.
things.
Bum, bum.
I want one.
Me too.
Have
Let's
y'all
get one
ever
as a
seen
kitten so
them
that it
Maine
respects
Coons?
Penny. Maine Coons?
A Maine Coon.
Dude, my friend in high school had a beautiful Maine Coon.
Was that bitch like vicious?
Nah, that bitch was fat as hell. He was like
Fatter
40
than
pounds
hell.
and laid around all day.
They didn't jump on other backs of cats and had to be agile.
No,
like
he looked like a lion. But when he was like running around the house, you could hear like the floor shake.
Have you ever seen a cat do this in real life?
No, I
Catch
haven't.
a bird? I have.
I know they do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's
How
pretty
was it?
badass. It's pretty badass. We had a cat.
What was the cat? What was the bird?
So the cat looked a lot like Penny. Actually, it was
Ooh.
I think it was a boy cat. His name was JR.
That's good.
We got him for mouse and snake patrol around our house. And he was a rough and tumble cat. He was from the streets. We got him from a shelter. And he stayed outside. When he lived with us, he lived outside completely.
Yeah.
Never inside. And, I've seen him jump in the air and catch a bird midair.
Was it like a songbird? Like a little finch?
It
Like
was
a cardinal?
Hopefully
Was it
not
like a raven? Did he take down a raven?
No, it was like
Gonna ask
it was
for it,
like
though.
a little bit bigger than a hummingbird. Like it wasn't too much bigger
Oh,
than
just
like
a
a
little
big
Tweedledee finch.
hummingbird. Yeah.
Don't
I
call
got
it
you.
Tweedledee.
What did JR stand for?
So JR, my dad named a lot of our pets after characters from the show Dallas,
Oh, fun.
which I've never seen.
I've never seen it
personally,
either. I'm just
but-
being
so
amenable.
We had a dog that was like a Jack Terrier, like Beagle mix, and his name was Jock, and the cat's name was JR, and those are both names from the TV show Dallas.
Ooh.
And then after that, we got a dog that was already. We had two dogs that already had names, Sarah and Syria. And then my dad named a dog after Todd Chrisley's daughter, Savannah Chrisley. Does everybody know Todd Chrisley?
No.
Do y'all know the Chrisleys?
No.
So they had a TV show on TLC, I believe. And it's this man who, his name's Todd Chrisley. He's like a real estate mogul. And he's very, like, eccentric. Very, they say metrosexual. He's, like, he's very, like, he talks like this. And he's, like, he's got, like, really clear skin. It looks like he takes care of himself really good.
Oh, yeah.
This guy.
I've seen
He
this
looks
guy before.
lovely.
And, yes, and they have a fantastic show. And he has a daughter named Savannah. And
Aw.
my dad named his dog Savannah and then called her Sassy, though.
The dog
actually,
sassy? Or
full
him
circle
sassy?
Event, he's actually in the prison that my dad went to.
Whoa. What did he go for?
Who, him?
Yeah.
Some kind of real estate Ponzi scheme.
That's awesome.
Something, or tax
Good move.
evasion, one or other. His wife went to prison, too.
Good. He's money minded. Aw. They're prison.
Damn,
They're a
and
prison
estranged
couple.
from their daughter apparently in that article, but that's just allegedly. People don't really.
I mean,
know
yeah,
that.
I wouldn't blame him if their daughter didn't talk to him anymore. He's, he's in prison now. He's not.
Yeah, but
he's
so your
not with
daddy-
everyone else.
It's just rough.
Yeah, just because he's in
Do we have to
prison
go pick a
doesn't
winner?
mean-
Dude, I think the winner for
Is the fuck-
sure. I think the winner has got to be the cat.
The cat, yeah.
The cat's the winner.
I mean,
mean,
there's some other stuff in there. If y'all wanted to see it, y'all can. I don't know if it would ever make it to the podcast. There's like a Special Olympics gymnast.
Ooh.
Um,
I don't know about y'all, but I liked spooky haircut. Spooky
Okay.
haircut.
So Cam's.
Cam's
Winner.
vote is for spooky.
I like
spooky
spooky haircut. Let's.
What about you, Madeline? What do you think? I know you like cats, but you also
Crockett.
seem to like the spooky haircut.
I love spooky haircut and all.
Can
I
we
mean, don't
throw
get me
in-
wrong, but look at the beauty
Look at that,
of these
dude.
fucking
Yeah,
things.
I mean, he got up to he grabbed that cat 8 feet in the air.
Yeah.
He grabbed
And
that
it-
bird like 8 feet in the air.
And that was his friend. Like he got to jump on the back of his friend. They're pro friend. I'm pro.
Yeah, they've
Savannah
got
cat.
teamwork.
Yeah, you got to think about. He's like triple his height right now in the air. Like triple his
Teamwork,
length and height.
instinct, talent, hunger, drive. That's what this cat has.
Yes.
Yeah,
This cat definitely
totally
has
the winner.
black and Samoan in his veins.
Is that
Yeah.
your winner, Crockett?
That's
as
who
well?
I like is the cats.
Hell yeah.
Do you have one
Cats
more
win
Olympic
all.
gymnast you want to show us? And then
We can,
go ahead and
we
wrap up
can
the
close
podcast?
it out with the Olympic gym, the Special Olympic
I mean, we're already
gymnast.
And this one's
an
not a
hour and
competitor.
5.
Yeah, this one's not a competitor. This is just showing off some talent. When I first saw this, I didn't know it was a Special Olympics gymnast. I was like, who's just out here doing like gymnastics like this? But
Oh man. What? Okay, that's something. Good. And a clean dismount.
Hell yeah. Good for you.
Good
I
for
mean,
her.
that's really impressive.
I couldn't
Like,
do that.
No.
I could not do
Good
that.
for her.
I love the girl in the pink. I like whatever she's got going on.
Oh, we didn't get to see her. It wasn't her.
Chromosomally. All right, guys,
God.
this has been Kids in the Corner podcast.
like what she's got going on. I like what she's got going on. She looks like Nelson from Recess.
Dude, this poor girl is just in the background of a video.
Why did I say that? Now, why am I joining
Yeah.
in on making... This isn't making it to the episode,
God,
but
no.
you know the hall monitor Nelson from the show Recess?
Oh my God.
He's got the like hunched over back, which I have a hunchback. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Kids in the Corner podcast. Check us out next week right here on this YouTube channel for another episode. Also, check out Questionable Characters with Kyle and Brock. That comes out on the Questionable Characters YouTube page, and also check us out on Instagram for Sketch Group.